The first year is divided into 2 semesters, and the first semester is a very practical semester. We call that Siblicious, and it's our learning company. And then you have to work in different catering outlets, as well as the restaurant, front office, our catering outlet in the other atrium. And then you get a lot of experience when working those practical courses. When you work in Siblicious, you have to work for a few weeks in different outlets, and during those weeks you run that outlet. So with fellow students, you run, for example, the restaurant, kitchen, visitor center, or the catering, and it's being managed by the second-year students. You apply all the knowledge you just learned in your lectures in real life. So that's really amazing that you can practice how to do it for the future. I was the manager of the visitor center for a week, and I really enjoyed it. I had some really nice students. Courses that they offer here are, for example, finance, marketing, economics, investigative abilities, but also courses like WSED, in which you can receive your wine certificate. So that's also quite nice. And operations management, and some regular courses like languages. You can choose from Spanish to German, French and Dutch. And they also offer an English course. I think I don't really have one favorite course. I think, I like the fact that it's so diverse. And because I don't really know what I want to do if I graduate, I do know that I want to do something in the hospitality sector, but I'm not sure what I want to do specifically. So that's why I think it's very, very appealing to me that it's so diverse, the course that they offer. A typical school day, it really depends per semester, because some semesters, for example, when you're working as Siblicious, you have many contact hours at the campus. But when you work in projects, you have more freedom, and you can decide for yourself and together with your group how many hours you want to meet up, for example, in order to finish your project. I think you have approximately 14 till 20 hours lectures at the campus, but then the other hours you have to decide for yourself how many hours you want to work on your project or how many hours you want to study for yourself. In the first year we had a big project at the end of the year in which all the courses you had during the year came together, and it's called the Capstone project, and then we created the lobby of the future. This project, it was quite challenging, especially I think for me, because you had to be very creative, and I'm not really creative, so it was quite a challenge, but in the end I liked it that even I did succeed. So once a year some big names out of the hospitality industry, they come to our school, to the chapel, and then we can meet them and come into contact with the big names out of the hospitality industry. And it's also a very, very good opportunity to come into contact with, for example, a placement company or a company where you can work in the future. In the third year we had a big project. It's called the Integrated Project Revenue Management, and then you had to make a forecast for the revenue manager, and you used real life data from a hotel in Amsterdam, and then we had to make a forecast for February. So we were the revenue manager for a few weeks, and that was a real challenge because we had the course revenue management for a couple of years already, but now we had to do it in real life. And if you're not good with Excel or something, you really have a big problem. So I learned a lot during this project because I didn't have any knowledge on forehand, and now I do. So it was a very, very interesting project. We get a lot of guest lectures as well in your first year, second year, and also your third year, but they differ from wine lectures, coffee, also some operational managers. They come to our school to learn us more about their job.